Hey, everyone! What is up? What is up? Happy Sunday! How are we doing? Welcome. Oh my gosh, I am coming to you sans makeup. We are doing a very weird menu today. You can see down below, there's no menu listed. I have no menu listed today because I know I was going to do brunch, but I actually leave tomorrow for work, and although Top Dog is great at eating all the food I make, he is not the best at leftovers. And unfortunately, all my brunch leftovers would not be something he's interested in. So I am just going to get us set up for the week. That's all I'm doing today. It's going to be a pretty short stream, but I'll get you guys up to date on everything we are doing. So I have a list here. I have a list. Right, Todd? Oh, I know it's true. They just don't get eaten. The leftovers here, I've learned to just make it, and if there's leftovers, maybe it'll get touched. And I'm fine with that. This is how we've been now for almost 15 years of marriage. So it's all good. All right. Here's what we're going to try to accomplish today to get set up for the week. So first is I need to make some mayonnaise. I am out of mayonnaise. We need to make some, and I'm going to be making our dinner on stream, and it requires mayonnaise. So I also want to make mayonnaise because we make them from scratch. Just in case while I'm gone, Top Dog is still here. He is still home. In case he wants a sandwich or something like that, I want to make sure we have that. Bread. I actually have over here some bread being made. It's going to be done in about 1 hour and 17 minutes. It takes 4.5 hours to bake. So I wanted to make sure to start that right away because we also need bread for what we're going to make for dinner today. I have some, right? So someone has to watch our pups. They just can't be sitting there alone. The next thing we're going to do is granola. I have some nuts that are on the edge of not being the best thing ever, so we're going to make some granolas. And then we are going to harvest. Y'all, this is from the garden. We're going to harvest some lettuce today, and I have a whole container. We're going to wash it. We're going to do all this stuff so we can harvest some lettuce. Then I'm also going to make some sweet potato fries. We're going to make some snickerdoodles. And for dinner, we're actually making avocado feta BLTs. It's my favorite way to eat. I don't have tomatoes. I just realized that. I'm making a BLT without a tomato. I'm making a BLA. Bacon, lettuce, avocado. I hope Top Dog doesn't mind. I realize I don't have tomatoes. So if he does mind, he can go get me a tomato. Our garden doesn't have tomatoes yet, okay? It's growing. It's in the process of being grown. But that's what we're going to do today. Random stuff. I have laundry going. Again, I leave for work for a week. So this is just stuff to make sure I am set. Well, not really me. That Top Dog is set and ready while I'm gone. He'll have cookies to eat. He's going to have some bread if he needs a sandwich. He'll have mayonnaise. Everything else, he's on his own. So I don't really give him that much. He's good on his own, guys. But yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I'm so excited. So I think the first thing we're gonna do is actually make the mayonnaise. Again, I pinned everything to the top of chat, so always feel free in Twitch to go to chat and see what's pinned so you can get the recipes. But we are going to make some yummy mayonnaise. And I'm going to make it first. We're not going to eat the sandwich. Obviously, I need the bread to be done. So we're not going to be eating for an hour or so. But I want to make sure we get everything set when it comes to the mayonnaise and let it sit for a while to thicken. But how's everyone's weekend going? It is January, let's see, it's the 26th. We're in almost the last week of January of the new year, so I hope it's going good. Let me get an egg real quick and some Dijon mustard. Hold on, let me find my Dijon. And you guys know this is the easiest mayonnaise ever. Ever. All right. We're going to just put everything in this lovely, I forgot to grab the trash can. It's like I haven't streamed. But yes, how is everybody doing? How are we holding up so far this year? Hopefully good. I'm hoping good. I know for me, this is my first travel of work for the year. And it basically starts off my every few weeks going to travel for work. So I'm definitely like preparing myself for all of it. Okay, let's go ahead. Put in this Dijon mustard. And I know this one says, this recipe, by the way, this is the only change I make based on my recipe, is this one wants you to put a tablespoon of white wine vinegar or a red wine. I do lemon juice. Personally, I think it makes your mayonnaise taste so much better. And it doesn't have to be fresh. This is when I'll use that like pre-made lemon juice. So let's see here. All right. There we go, making that mayonnaise. Let me put that away. All right, then a little bit, let's do some sea salt instead. All right, and we've got vegetable oil. Let me grab the veggie oil. And if you all were here last week, you know that the house almost blew up with the deep fryer. We haven't figured it out yet, but that's okay. Hey, Hazel, how are you? How is everything going? Sorry, let me just, want to make sure I got this right here. Yes, oh my gosh, 100%. Making it from home. So I will say this, the biggest thing is with making it from home, it doesn't have any preservatives in it. So I will say on average, now I keep it in an airtight container, it only lasts like a week and a half. It's very much, it's why I only do a small amount, is because it won't last forever, but boy, does it taste amazing. It is so, so good. Oh my gosh, I'm glad I didn't blow up the house. I gotta plug this near you guys real quick. This is for the mayonnaise, by the way. This is how I do this, is I put everything in my measuring cup, and then I go in with an immersion blender. Oh, I'm off stream. Okay, hold on. Let's see here. Here you guys go. Mayonnaise. Just like that. Mayonnaise, mayonnaise, mayonnaise. And when you first do it, it's going to be super thick, but the more you keep it in the fridge, the thicker it gets. So I'm actually going to be using this mayonnaise for stuff. Yeah, it is that easy to make this. It really is. And it tastes so much better. Like once you've had it this way, like normal mayonnaise, you probably wouldn't stick your finger and like lick some mayonnaise to see how it tastes. This kind of mayonnaise, you definitely can. And what's amazing, because it tastes so good. What is amazing about this as well is that you can add flavorings in. If you're like, oh, I want a peppered mayonnaise, or kind of like the recipe that is pinned to the top, you could do a red wine vinegar with an olive oil to make it a little bit different tasting of a mayonnaise. So, what? Green onion? Yeah. Topped up just said a green onion mayonnaise, or on top of that, think of a garlic mayonnaise. It's almost an aioli at that point. Did I use a pasteurized egg? I did. Well, yeah, because I think the store ones are all pasteurized. So I feel like I did. But there you go. This is like probably like a cup and a half. All the mayonnaise right here. That's aioli, yep. Aioli is using like olive oil. I believe that's the difference, is olive oil versus vegetable oil. I just do veggie oil, but you could do anything. This is it though, guys. This is mayonnaise. Like I said, for anyone just joining us, the reason I don't have a menu today is because I actually travel for work. It's why I'm in like, I have like a moisturizing mask on my face. I'm trying to get ready because I travel tomorrow morning for work. So I'm literally getting Top Dog set up and making sure I have nothing going bad in my fridge. I have all of that. So we're going to be doing a feta BLT minus the tomato. We're going to do avocado instead. But so I need a mayonnaise, and in case Top Dog wants to make a sandwich. But again, this fresh, the recipe that I pinned to the top, the only change I make is I don't do the vinegar in it. I do lemon juice. I just full on replace it with lemon juice. I think it tastes a lot better. And sometimes I'll put pepper in it, but most of the time it's just salt and about a week and a half, airtight container. Like all good, all yummy, yummy, yumminess. All right, so I'm gonna just stick this in the fridge so it can thicken up even more. Now we're gonna do granola. I had some nuts that were about to go bad, so I wanted to make sure to get granola done. I'm gonna seal it when it's all done so it'll stay good for me when I am coming back. Also, I'll probably seal a small bag that I could take on the plane with me because I can definitely do that with granola. So let's see here. Granola, by the way, is the easiest thing. You guys are, I also pin this. Obviously, I'm not doing that recipe perfectly, that it's having us do in that. I'm doing my own version, but you guys will see. You'll see. 350 degrees Fahrenheit. I feel like I'm all over the place today. All right, so I have almonds that are opened. I have chopped pecans. I have chopped walnuts. Now, these are the only walnuts that aren't open, so I'm going to keep those. Chia seeds. Love chia seeds. We got quick oats. Let's see. Vanilla, cinnamon. And I have 2 things of honey. And then eventually we'll need olive oil. What up, Stinky? How are you? How's it going? So, this is how easy. Like, granola to me is like the gumbo of snack food. And the reason I say that is because it's like, what do you have that you can just put this all together, bake it, and have it be just this yummy treat. Like, that's oatmeal. I saw your thing on Spinning. I was like, yeah, that's oatmeal. That's granola for me. It's like the yummiest treat when I do endurance workouts. I'll bring like a little baggie of oatmeal, or honestly, when Top Dog makes his beef jerky, I bring that. But if my nuts are gonna go bad soon or anything like that, I make granola. And this recipe makes quite a lot. I love chia seeds, Uncle Stinky. Like, I love them. You can see I buy the big one. I have chia seeds almost every day. I love them. I love their texture. I love everything about chia seeds. I know they're pretty good for you, but I don't know why. I just know I've always loved them. All right. So we're going to do some oats. Got to have some good oats in there. 1, 2. And again, I've made this, and I have put this in just a regular Ziploc bag, and it has stayed good for weeks, like weeks. I'm going to actually be putting this, dividing it and putting in, I have a sealer. And so I'm going to put this in sealer when I'm done, just so I can like kind of divide it up a little bit. The only other thing I don't have is any dried fruits. I love dried fruits in oatmeal, but I don't have any, and I'm not going to dry some just to put in here. So this is going to be a purely nut and seed type granola. So that's either amazing to you or disgusting. I do not know. All right, let's go in with these almonds. I want to put all of them in here, but I just need to see what I'm at. Okay, 1 cup. That's good. All right, almonds done. Thank you, Top Dog. I feel like I'm still hyped up on my pre-workout that I did from this morning. It stays in my system a little bit, but we'll see how I go the rest of the stream. All right, the walnuts. You know what? That's a cup and a half. We'll say a cup and a half. So I definitely have a good collection. I don't think my pecans, I'm going to put some pecans in here. Again, this is going to be a really, really nutty granola. I'm just going to put a handful, just probably another cup. Okay, but that's fine because pecans I put on everything. It's my favorite, so I am good with that. So next is going to be about a half teaspoon of cinnamon. I just kind of shake it on because why not? All right. Then you're going to put about, what do they want? Like a tablespoon, teaspoon of vanilla, just to add a little vanillas in there. I'm going to put some chia. Chia. Get some chia seeds in there. All right, next is the yummies. I got to get a small, because I'm going to do some honey. Got to do some honey in this. I don't think that'll fit. So let's just get a regular knife. I got these little baby honeys from Italy when we were there. Let me get a little closer. From Mount Etna. So we're going to use some of those. I'm excited though because I have a trip with my friend in April, and I'll be in San Diego for a little bit after that trip. And one of my favorite places to go to get honey, if you've ever been to San Diego, is a place called Julian, and I'm out of all my Julian honey. So I'm going to be buying up stock because I'll for sure be out of the rest of my honey by then. All right. Get all that goodness out. Woo! Okay. All right. Then comes the olive oil. Let me get gloves too. It's the easiest way to mix this up. Again, great recipe. If you have kids, get them in the kitchen. They can do this. So fun. So this requires about a half cup of olive oil. And you know what? Before I fully do this, you guys have no idea the bread I'm baking right now. It smells so good. I had to start it off stream just because it takes 4 hours. But I made a peppercorn parmesan loaf. And oh, there's just something about like fresh bread and how that fresh bread smells that like brings so much warmth to my heart. You all know though, I love my fresh bread. So, all right. Again, today's stream, guys, is probably going to be kind of short. Just because, again, I want to make sure that I can't really have anything left over. And honestly, I still have to pack and check in for my flight and all that stuff to do before you go on a trip. All right, so let's get this olive oil in. It's about a half cup. All right. Now we mix. This literally looks like bird seed, but I love it. Hey, Master, how are you? How is your Sunday going? I'm probably going to need a little bit more olive oil. But I feel like we're pretty good. Oh yeah, this is Bird Seed 101. I love it. Okay. All right. Again, easy peasy. What I have found is that I know a lot of people, granola is a little chunkier, like, right? You have like chunky bits. I just lay it down flat like this, and then when it's done cooking and it cools, it's kind of when I crack it into all those lovely, lovely bits that take place. So if you're like, why is it so flat? It looks like a granola bar. I could cut it technically into a granola bar if I really wanted to, but I crack it when it's all said and done. Oh no, I have a fever. That's horrible. All right, 23 minutes on the clock. I know my nieces, my poor nieces are sick too right now. They're warm, but no fever yet. We're hoping they don't get that, but oh my gosh, well, feel better. That's horrific. That is no fun. Oh, allergies. Oh, okay. Okay, guys, I'm literally like crossing off things as we get them done. I finally pulled some of my lettuce. So I want to show you guys, if you know, I have that hydroponic garden. I'm going to do a few testing things today, but I'm going to put it online. Look at these roots. Look at these roots. And this, like, you guys, come on, this is so good. Like, we got some major roots in here, and different, I mean, look at this. Look at the thickness of that. So what I'm going to do is we're going to clean this, but I'm going to test something out real quick. So I'm going to show you guys how I clean our produce here. How did you grow them? So I actually have, it's called Rise Garden, R-I-S-E. And so I actually grew them that way, and I'll show you guys when I take it out, like how it grows. But there's something I want to test. So 2 of these are going to, like, I'm fully going to cut them, take them out, and make sure that I, clean them. One of them, I'm going to just kind of cut down a bit and put it back in the garden. So that way I can see if it just keeps, because obviously like lettuce, like it just keeps growing and growing and growing. So I'm going to show you guys how they're set up, kind of how it works. Okay, so this guy is my butter lettuce, and this is, I got to kind of move stuff because I don't want to get everything super wet. So hold on. All right. So you can kind of see I got some dead stuff at the bottom. But with my garden, it comes with these black holders. And I'm going to take this holder out. And see, look, it like really held on to these roots. And what happens, if you can see, is I get these little soil pods with seeds in them. And it has a little bit of this foil on top just to help any light not create algae. And then what happens, so you can see, it grows out of here. There are definitely nutrients that have to take place in order for this to happen. But I'm just going to twist this off. And I'm going to put this in the water. But this is literally the pod, guys. And you can see if I take kind of that pod stuff off, there's all your roots. And again, it's just by taking this guy and you put your pod in it. So this one, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to remove our pod and just squeeze off. Okay. And this is just cold water. Now, I don't have a, what do you call that? What's that called? I don't have a salad spinner, but I am going to use a colander, put it in here, and then I'm going to grab, this is what I do when I get produce at the grocery store or anything else. I'm just going to grab a tablespoon of baking soda. Again, this was grown in my house. There's not going to be a lot of stuff in here because, again, like, I don't put pesticides. I don't do anything. It's in my house. And then with cold water, we're just going to clean this all off. Let me let it sit for a little bit. Okay, now here's my tester. Look at those roots. These are really happy roots. So what I'm gonna do is I actually have two. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I have two things growing right here. So I'm gonna take one out. Let me use scissors though. Where's my scissors? Scissors, scissors, scissors. I'm gonna take one of these guys out. There we go. So he's got individual leaves now. And then the rest, I'm going to kind of just like prune. And this is the test I kind of want to have. Is if I just prune it down to almost nothing, will it just continue to grow for me? So that I don't have to worry about new seeds. Okay. Because that's the hardest part is like the seeds. Like the garden itself is expensive, but like the seeds itself, like how much can I get away not having to put brand new seeds in? So I am just taking this out. Yeah, and I'm going to keep going. There we go. So in my head, it should just keep growing. So I'm going to keep, let's take this one off. Okay. So I'm keeping, a little basil. I'm keeping this, right? So this is like dead. I'll probably cut it back just a teeny bit more. But this whole thing is still growing. So I definitely want to see if it will continue, especially while I'm gone. But I put nutrients in the water and I did all of that. So we're going to cut that down as much as I can. And I'm going to keep it in this water before I go put it back upstairs. Because I have to put, I don't know what roots are connected to what. So I'm going to put all these roots back in the water. And then see if I can keep growing on this. And this one might even grow a little bit more too. I know I cut it pretty low. But I think we may be pretty good. What's really fun is next week when I come back, I have to do the cleaning and drying of some herbs. So every couple of weeks, someone at the gym will ask me when the next stretching session is. Oh, that's awesome. You're going to do another one. Oh, February 22nd? Perfect. Is there a game or anything after that you'll be able to go to? Because I know you guys sometimes did that. Okay. So now, got all the dead stuff out. That is a fresh basil right there. I am not getting rid of that. I'll just eat that. And then let's get some paper towels to dry this stuff off. And then I'll show you guys how I keep all this stuff stored. That's kind of my favorite part, is looking in my fridge and being like, look at all this beauty, all the beautifuls. All right, I'm gonna need a few paper towels for this. Again, I need to buy a salad spinner, but that would make this so much easier. So salad spinner is on my list of things to buy, because then I can really keep this stuff nice and dry. But speaking of storage, I wish there was. Yeah, I didn't think so. I'm like, I know it's kind of quiet. So I'm going to put a paper towel down. These are containers I actually got at Amazon. So they come with kind of this little, I don't know, grid. So that way you have some airflow. So if there is liquid, it kind of goes underneath. I also, with my lettuce, still put a paper towel down just because to me it helps even more with keeping it. I can tell you because I get usually like a arugula spinach mixture at the grocery store for myself, and I'll get the big one. And I'm the only one who eats like maybe a little handful of it every day. This thing keeps it so fresh. And these don't fit in my produce part of my fridge. So I truly do love them. Now, granted, we do keep our fridge pretty cold, but we're gonna just put all the lettuce in here. And then I know I got some heads of lettuce that obviously I'm gonna keep them like little heads of lettuce, so that way I use the pre-cut lettuce first, and then we'll use the other lettuce. So the lettuce I got is COS, C-O-S. That's what I have in right now. And then this one is actually butter lettuce. So those are my lettuce harvests today. And the one I'm putting back in is also a COS lettuce. Okay. Beautiful. So now if Top Dog wants a salad, he can pull out some lettuce. We're actually going to pull this out later today for our BLTs. We might not have the tomato, but I've got the lettuce. But yeah, that's it. That's how I do this. It's how I store everything. I have like a bunch of these in different containers that I'll put all the herbs in. Like I said, I have a huge thing. I mean, it's like this big of cilantro up there. I'm going to put a video on my Instagram so you guys can see what it was like pulling all this out. Okay, here's another one. I'm actually gonna pull this, so we're gonna use it today. So here's another one I have that I use for my avocados. I cut this avocado like 3 days ago, and that's only as brown as it is. Like, that's how much I love these things. And dishwasher safe, so why not? And it makes our fridge, Top Dog was like, our fridge looks like a little model fridge because it's all this like beautiful colors of our vegetables, our herbs, all that stuff. So I love it. All right, lettuce, check, taken care of. So let's see you know what do we want to do now? So our bread still has about 40 minutes, which I'm glad to have. Maybe we'll make the bacon for the BLTs right now, so that way they can cool down a little bit before we eat. Or snickerdoodles. I think snickerdoodles need to come first. So let's get our little beast of a machine out. And let's make some snickerdoodles. This is Top Dog's favorite cookie, is snickerdoodles. What is your guys' favorite cookie? Ooh. Come on, buddy. He loves the snickerdoodle. It's his fave. Like I said, fave. I'm a big chocolate chip girl. Snickerdoodles aren't bad. I just like chocolate chip. I think they're so yummy. Koalaziki? What is that? Koalaziki? I'm probably horribly saying that, Jedi. Koalzeki? Zeki? What is that? Oh my gosh, you have to tell me what that is. I don't even know what that is. Okay, baking soda, cream of tartar. Let's get that out. Oh my gosh, I might not have flour. I might not be able to make these. How funny. I don't have flour, guys. Qualacni. Oh, okay. What is that? I have no flour. Huh. Hold on, guys. I might have to not make these cookies. How funny. I literally forgot to buy this. Oh, but I got cake flour. We'll make them a little sweeter. We'll make them with some cake flour. How about that? All right, guys, sorry, I'm just behind you while I'm grabbing my cake flour from the way back. We'll do cake flour. Flour, I know. I just sucked today at planning. I know, our store isn't too far, but it's just enough. But I'll use cake flour. Cake flour should work just fine. It's a cookie made with a kind of pie crust and fruit filling. Oh, that sounds good. That sounds like my kind of cookie. That sounds yummy. The other cookie I absolutely love, I know it as like the trash can cookie or the kitchen sink, and it's chocolate chips or it's like M&Ms with pretzels and potato chips. So it's sweet and salty. Holy moly, is it one of my favorite things. I absolutely love it. I didn't get cream of tartar, guys. Hold on. Please hold. Let's get some cream of tartar. Let's do it. Cream of tartar. Do I need baking powder? I'm sure I do. I don't make these enough, so I have to use something. No baking powder, just baking soda. Okay? Okay, we can do that. Oh, she has us cooking these at 375. Okay, let me turn on our lower oven. Make sure nothing's in there. I'm just like a chocolate fiend. What's funny though is I love chocolate cookies and like a sweet and salty, but I hate chocolate ice cream. I don't like chocolate shakes. If it comes to pastries, I want it to be like a fruit pastry. Like I don't want it to be a chocolate pastry. So I'm kind of a weirdo when it comes to all of that. All right, let's get this going. Let's do this. I'm gonna put all my dries together and then all my wets together. And we're gonna make this cookie. We're gonna make this cookie with cake flour. Let's see. Let's see how it turns out. We're in it together, right? If I ruin Top Dog's favorite cookie, I will remake them off a stream before I leave. If he promises he'll eat them. It's the only way I do this. Okay. Yeah, I actually have tomatoes growing in my garden. I just started it, or it just got transplanted. So I'm hoping that when I come back, I'll be able to see some work on the tomatoes. I'm hoping. Okay, 2 teaspoons, that's a tablespoon. There we go. Of cream of tartar. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Okay. 1 teaspoon baking soda, which is literally just over here in a giant box. Okay. Baking soda. 1.5 teaspoons cinnamon. No, Top Dog, I got it. Unless you're really wanting a tomato, that's all I would need. I got stuff. I figured out how to do your cookies. I'm gonna make sure you're happy while I'm gone. You're gonna have your cookies. Okay. And then 1/2 teaspoon salt. I'll eat them, I swear. You better. Do you guys know what happened one time? He had me make him brownies before I left for a work trip, and I was more than happy to. I made him brownies, and he forgot about them because I didn't put them in our normal, there were so many of them, I didn't put it, I have like a little cookie jar type thing. I didn't put them in there, I just put them in the oven and said, hey, like cut them up and stuff, and he forgot about them. I came home to a full thing of brownies. Because I want to make sure when Top Dog is on stream, you're asking him about these cookies. Glad, thank you. Thank you for the subscription. I appreciate it. Enjoy, no ads, all the emotes. And make sure to go after Top Dog. Make sure he eats these Snickerdoodle cookies. I come back from my trip and no Snickers are eaten. That's the last time I make him anything. Just kidding. It's all good. I don't really mind that much. Okay. So we got this, and now I know I have sugar, but we need to make sure to, what's the word I'm looking for? Butter them. We need to cream them. I was like, what? There's a word. There's a word. It's there. Y'all, I am crazy. What up, creme de lash? How are you? Yeah, you guys, I am leaving tomorrow morning for Orange County for work. I want to make sure I got everything set that needs to be set before I go. Like, look at my list. I have a list of stuff to do as soon as stream is like done. That I'm like, okay, I need to do this. I need to do this. I need to do this. So it'll be fun. It will be fun. I'm doing good. Doing really good. I gotta look up Orange County weather. That's where I go when I have to travel for work, is Orange County. So I gotta look up some Orange County weather. They were supposed to have rain this week, which let's hope LA got some rain to get some of those fires out. But yeah, I'm doing pretty good. We've got two. Oh, you did, Jedi? Okay, hold on. I guess I could have Googled them too. Let me see. Do you guys want, Top Dog, could you put my Discord or my website in just so people know how to get to it, if you don't mind? On my website, it's also pinned to the top, BeccaWithFlour.com. You guys can see my link to my Discord there. Oh my gosh, those look good, Jedi. Oh, drool worthy. Oh, those look good. Yeah, I like them. I gotta try them. I'm gonna have to try them, 100%. Okay. All right, 1 egg, and then 1 egg yolk. Ooh, I'm so glad I just didn't do that. Almost just like cracked it to take the egg yolk. Going to work and lurking. Enjoy work. Hopefully it's a fun day. Thank you for coming in. And 1 egg yolk. Come on. Divide and conquer here. Divide and conquer. All right, there we go. Oh my gosh. I only make them for Christmas because I don't want to wait 3 Now I gotta ask, what like jellies and stuff? Thanks, creme de lash. What kind of jelly, Jedi, do you put in, or fruit? Like, which ones are your favorite? Because from the photo, it almost looks like an apricot, orange, maybe a strawberry, a raspberry. Is there like a certain fruit it has to be? Or is it like pretty open to whatever you feel like? 2 teaspoons vanilla. 1, 2. I'm about to cream the butter, by the way, with the sugar. You always want a good cream, guys. I'm telling you with cookies, if you're like, my cookies just aren't, you're not creaming. Creaming's the best. Creaming is the best. All right, let's get that sugar. I almost am out of sugar too. We're gonna have to do a big shopping day with Becca with Flour, because I'm running out of all my supplies, guys. All right, and I need 1 1/3 cup of sugar. Okay, I'm just gonna put this directly in. Granola's done. Let me make sure it's done. I can kind of smell the toasty. Oh yeah, toasty goodness. All right, let me take you guys to stove view, just because I'm gonna pull it off so you guys can see. Oh, the goods. Look at that. Oh, so yummy. Okay. Granola. It smells so good. It smells like Christmas in here. It smells like just nuts in here right now, which I love. It's a fruit pie filling, like raspberry, prune, plum, apricot, blueberry, raspberry, most traditional apple. Oh, well, I like that. That's great. I'm gonna have to try making them. Are they difficult to make, do you think? Because they look delish. I love kind of that pastry flakiness type cookie. I think they're so good when it's like that. Okay, so we're gonna let that work itself together. Then I'll put the liquid in. Let's get, oh, I wasn't done with my sugar. We gotta get the coating. If you don't know, they have to get coated. Your lovely, lovely snickerdoodles. That's what makes that yumminess come out. Is the sugar and cinnamon on top. Okay, so let's grab our cinnamon again. Oh, it smells so good in here. The dogs are starting to come out. They're like, yes. Okay. A little more cinnamon than we're used to, but who said that's bad? I think we're good. Okay, get the pan together and ready, which is just gonna be another sheet here. Lovely, lovely. I'm gonna let me put a silicone mat on top. If you don't have silicone mats, just do like parchment paper. And now I wanna see, some people, some recipes love you to keep it in a circle, and others want you to push it down. Roll, sprinkle. Okay, they want theirs to be just stay in the roll. Stay in the rollins. Yeah, we're gonna keep that like that, I think. Right? Yeah, because then we have fries left. So this is just my cinnamon sugar. Let me get a fork. 30 more minutes left on our bread. Again, peppercorn and Parmesan bread. They're work intensive, not gonna lie. Most recipes use a cream cheese based crust. Mine doesn't use cream cheese. Okay. I mean, they look like a lot because it looks like the pastry crust with all the jam and the fillings. So if you're probably making like all of that from scratch, that's a lot. All right, let me stop this. Let me make sure we've got a good cream going on, that my butter isn't too cold. Snickerdoodles, like the key to Snickerdoodles is having everything at room temp. So like, even before I started streaming, I had pulled the butter and the eggs out. So you can use canned, I use Solo brand. Oh, very nice. Okay, I'm gonna have to try these. And let me see. Let me look again. Okay, and then it looks like they're, okay, and then like a little powdered sugar on top. You just let the yumminess go through. I might have to make these Jedi on stream. Those look so good. All right, let's add the egg and the vanilla in. Eggs and vanilla. All right. Of course, my butter all goes to the side, like good butter does. Let's just get this around here. All right. I'm actually gonna set up so I can move the granola out of the way. That'll take probably about an hour or two to fully cool down before I can actually package it. But when it does cool down, I mean, like I said, I just kind of, it all sticks together, so I just crinkle it up, kind of just smash it up, and I have my own homemade granola. All right, now that that's out of the way, because we've got, let's see, bread has 30 minutes. We still need to make the bacon for the BLT. I still need to make the fries, and obviously we're doing the snickerdoodles. All right, let's stop this. Push this down a bit. We got a good mix with these eggs and butter, which is great. So I'm gonna add in I'll do a third cup at a time because it's the one I got of our dry ingredients that we made. I'm on a speed of 2. And I always just like to do slow incorporation. It really does make it easier. And if you notice, like it still kicks up a little bit of that, the flour and the sugars. Like it's still gonna kick it up a bit, but at least we'll be set. So when you do just a little at a time, it allows it to kind of incorporate a teeny bit more and easier, but you don't have ingredients flying all over the place. Okay. All right, and there we go. Oh my gosh. Thank you for subscribing. I really appreciate that. I cannot, 16 months. Wow. 16 months. That's so crazy. I cannot believe we have been on here 16 months. All right. Snickerdoodle's done. And I don't want to gross people out because I am that person who licks raw dough off of the holder, by the way, guys. And I'm still going strong, guys. I can't believe it. We are 2 people away from 400 followers. I am in complete shock. When I hit those 50 marks, that's when I'm going to pull for themed streams. So if you know anybody who needs to, fall in love with a cooking stream, send them my way, because at least follows are free. So, but I am 2 away. I cannot believe it. 2 away from 400 followers. I'm like still completely in shock. I honestly thought I was going to go like 3 years without having 1 person watch me. So the fact that all you all are here makes me so happy. Okay, so here's our dough. Just like regular cookie dough. I'm gonna kind of move some stuff around. And then here's our cinnamon sugar. And you're gonna do like, I would say like golf ball size, right? And I kind of do a few at a time. But yeah, streaming has definitely been fun. It's been fun meeting people, I'll say that. Like, I go through my times of being like, should I keep going? But I'm like, I just like talking to everybody and having that interaction with everybody. And for me, that is, it's a really fun outlet. Okay. So then I'm just tossing them in with their sugar. There's no way I'm going to be able to do all of these on just one pan. So, they need to be like 3 inches apart from each other. So, yeah. Okay. All right. Oh, that's a big. You can tell I don't golf, by the way, because I say the size of a golf ball, and they're probably a lot smaller or bigger. So I'm always like, oh, that's kind of a bigger golf ball. Not a golfer here, although they opened up a really cool like putt-putt golf thing here that I really want to try. Actually, Tiger Woods is the one who opened it up, and it's putt-putt golf like a regular golfing match. Like you have sand pits and all of that, but it's putt-putt golf. So I think I want to try that one. The fun of Vegas. Okay, I think I can get. Yeah, I think this might be as much as I can get. I still have so much dough left, so we're gonna do red we'll have to do that. I think it would be so fun. And it's like they actually did it in a really cool way that you pay for the day, and it's in the area of a really good mall that we have here. So if you go, sorry, my nose itches horribly. If you go and you're like, cool, let's go eat somewhere in the mall, maybe do shopping, you just keep your receipt and show it to them, and they let you back in free of charge. And there's 2 different courses you can do. So I am like so wanting to try it. All right, going in, $3.75. How much does this lady say we should do these for? 10 minutes. My ovens are a little hot, so we're gonna do 9. Woo! Oh my gosh. Right, oh, I love mini golf too. I think it's so fun. So one thing I'm semi-okay at, and I get super competitive, but I'm fine with it. So when it comes to mini golf, I'm fine with it. All right, I know we have an ad coming up. We're gonna actually start the bacon. If you are a recent subscriber, you might need to refresh so you don't get that ad. But we're going into bacon territory for our feta BLTs. And again, I just can't have leftovers, so that is why we're doing sandwiches today. All that jazz. We're getting Top Dog set up, like I said. We made mayonnaise. The bread is getting baked right now. We did our lettuce from our garden to get that going. Oh, I gotta get fries. We can do fries while I'm doing the bacon. No problem, Red. You do some gaming. You have fun. All right. I literally buy pre-made sweet potato fries. It's one of my favorite things. So I need my oven to be a little hotter though. So the upper, let's do 425. Okay, we're doing good, we're doing good. Let's stove view. Gonna get this bacon in. This is long bacon, long and thin. I'm gonna cook all the bacon. Obviously, I'm not gonna use all this bacon, but then Top Dog can have bacon if he wants in salads or in another sandwich while I'm gone. So let's get this bacon a-cooking. And then the fries, I'm gonna get the fries ready over here so you guys can kind of see what I do. I mean, it's super simple actually. I don't really do anything, but put a little bit of olive oil down just to coat. Get this nice and coated. And I always do about a half bag every time we have these sweet potato fries. So I'm just gonna literally just put them down like that. And it's about 10 to 12 minutes is what's needed. And then as soon as these come out, I toss them with salt and pepper. So I'm gonna just set these to the side as we're doing bacon here. We got about 6 minutes left on cookies. And then about 20 minutes left on bread. I think we're doing pretty good, guys. I'm gonna lower the temp a little bit. So I will be making this bacon per how Top Dog likes it. He likes his bacon like extra crispy done. I'm a person who likes it still a little bit chewy, but because this is going to be stuck with him while I'm gone, we're going to make it the way he likes it. Oh my gosh. No problem, Issel. Enjoy gaming. Have fun. Thank you for the lurk and jumping in. Today is a short stream day, so I think everybody is feeling it. I'm even like trying to put a few things away while our bacon is cooking here. All right, put this on low real quick, my oven, so I don't do anything like blow up kitchens. You all know how much I love doing that. I'm Chewy. Yeah. Your wife is just before. Oh my gosh, Plaid. Yeah, I am Miss Chewy as well. Like, I love the little bit of chew still in it. Yeah, Top Dog, just like your wife. Loves that. Loves it to be a little bit more. Okay. I'm going to unplug my mixer. So we're doing good. I mean, literally, guys, I'm just kind of cleaning up a few things. We're about to hit 425 for our, what do you call that? Oh my God, our sweet potato fries. Because literally, you guys are watching what I'm cooking us pretty much for dinner tonight. Lunch, maybe, because we'll probably eat this, and then I have to go run a bunch of errands, but we'll be good. We'll be good. And then, so while the bacon is baking, let's make my mayonnaise that I put on our sandwiches, because it's bomb. So we made mayonnaise earlier today. I know it's hard to find, but there's other, there's other options. Grab a little sriracha. I actually put this in as a little kick in the BLTs. And you guys will see what I do in just a second. Okay. So I'm going to take the mayonnaise like that. I'm actually going to be using more of that mayonnaise on the bread when the bread's done. Put a teeny bit in. I want the color to be like a light pink. Oh, perfect. This is so yummy. It's sriracha mayo. Yes, you can actually just buy sriracha mayo. I know that. This is just me making it. But so you guys can kind of see the color. It's still not coming. It's a little pink. It's like very, very light pink. So when I toast the bread, we're going to toast it. I toast it with mayonnaise on both sides. But then before I put all of it together, take some of this sriracha mayo, put it on the inside. Best little kick for your BLT. And again, we're doing a BLT a little different today because your girl forgot the tea. So we're not going to do tomato. We'll have lettuce, but we're going to have avocado. One of my favorite things in a BLT is avocado. Very California of me, but that is where I grew up. So I think I have an avocado almost every day. Not a full one, but I have avocado like all the time. All right, I'm going to put more bacon in. Bacon, 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 bacon. So we can keep this going. Oh, no, that's not going to be, that's not enough for top. Okay. That one's good. I'm kind of going through them real quickly, deciding which one's good. And two, if you ever worry, like, oh, the bacon, if you bake it, it's really good as well, like in the oven. It could be really, really yummy. I still love this, and if I can, I'll render the fat, like I'll keep it, because it's the best thing to cook with when I'm cooking, like, pot roasts or things that have to go in for a really long time. All right, we are at 475. It's time to put these guys in for about 13 minutes. This is good. We've got about 5 more pieces of bacon too, so I'm so happy. I actually got a way to cut bread, and I haven't used it yet, so we're going to use it together. Because shockingly, I'm really bad at cutting a straight line. So, especially with bread. So I got this like holder. And we got about 15 more minutes until our bread's ready. But you can see you put your bread in like this. And then you can kind of push it however long it is, and you sit and you cut through these lines. So I'm excited to use this bread cutter to see how we do. Cookies just told me they were done. They just went off. Oh, nice fluffies. Oh, you guys. Snickerdoodles. Anything better than a good snickerdoodle. Look at those. Yum, yum, yum. I'm going to let that cool just a little bit because we obviously have a lot more dough we got to put on. Okay, that's pretty much done. I might move them out of the way. You know what I'm going to? We don't need our snickerdoodles to have bacon grease. I mean, maybe some people would want that, but I think I just want my snickerdoodle to taste like snickerdoodle. If y'all have ever been to a few of those restaurants that it's bacon, Slater's 50/50, that's the big one. They do like bacon brownies, bacon ice cream, I mean bacon everything. I'm actually not the biggest bacon person. So for me, I like to mask it with other stuff. All right. I'm much more a breakfast sausage person. I like sausage a lot more. All right, getting all nice and crispy. And then let's see. Okay, how are we doing on time? We have got about 11 minutes still on our sweet potato fries. 13 minutes, so awesome. It'll be around the same time that we have all of that. Bacon is still cooking. Let's cut some avocado. Let's cut some avocado. That was like something I had left over from my breakfast that I'm like, it will go bad by the time I come back. So we're going to cut it. All right. And I'm going to cut in half. So each of us gets a half, and then I'm going to just go down, cut little slivers so that I have nice sharp knives, by the way, going through. Have a really pretty base here of avocado. I love BLTs, by the way, especially the way we make them. Like, it's probably one of my favorite ways of making a BLT. I used to, like, panko and fry the feta, but it ended up just being a little too greasy, just a little too heavy of a sandwich for something that's, not that it's a super light sandwich, but something that is a little more lighter. So now I just put a bunch of feta. Okay. Bacon, all the bacon pieces are on. So happy. Okay, let me flip that just a teeny bit. All right. Okay. I'm like going through my list here. We have the fries going, snickerdoodles. What I'm going to do is actually take the snickerdoodles, put them on a plate, so that way we can get another set of snickerdoodles in. It's still kind of hot. Let me move this so you guys can see what I'm doing here. I'm just going to put this down to protect, and so many yummy Snickers. Okay. Then let's go ahead and grab our dough again. With our cinnamon, grab a new set of cloves. Again, nothing too crazy. Just a little balls of dough. Maybe a little bigger. I'll do like 4 or 5 in here before I fully roll them in the sugar. Okay. All nice and rolled in the cinnamon sugar. And then let's place them down. They didn't spread as much as I thought they would, so I definitely am going to get more on this one. In this batch. Hopefully I'll only have to do 3 batches of these. Oh, that is a huge cookie if I did that. I know, bacon. It's all popping. I'll get you in a second. Okay. Split that. And that. Okay. We can definitely fit a few more. All right. Flip in the bacon. Let's see, I don't know how many more I can fit. Probably one more. One more I can do. There we go. Okay, put this back over here. Gloves off. And another 10 minutes at 375. There we go. Make sure those are good. All right. Oh, I do 9. I forgot. Not 9, not 10, 9 minutes. Because my oven's a bit spicy sometimes. But we definitely will do one more good round of cookies. All right, almost done with this bacon. And we're looking good, looking good. So before I leave for work, before I go traveling, I was like, okay, what's all the stuff I gotta do? So I have a few live plants, took care of them. I have my garden, which we did today, like going through the lettuce. Next week, I think I'll pull all my herbs so you guys can see those, and we'll probably do a little bit of drying and dehydrating on those. And I was like, okay, I gotta work out, which I did this morning. Took the girls for like a really great walk. They ended up playing in this field that we have near us, just like running around like dogs love to do. The girls, by the way, were like dead asleep. They are so tired, which I love. That's all I need, is I need them to be tired. And I was like, okay. I was like, I have a few things in my garage I gotta clean up. I have to pack. I still have to check in for my flight. But yeah, I was just like, let's get everything ready. And then on top of that, make sure I don't leave Top Dog with any disgusting mess that is like bad foods or anything. Because I usually am the one who goes through all the food every week to make sure like we're good to go. Let me really quickly. Oh, this bowl will work. Right? Yeah, this bowl will work. Okay. So when the fries come out, we're gonna do a little salt and pepper shaken. So that way we have our sweet potato fries, all nice, salt and peppered. My list, we're done with streaming stuff. Because once that bread comes out in 5 minutes, we'll cut it. It's gonna be beautiful. Then we're gonna try to get another round of cookies done. I might not do that on stream. I might do it while we're eating. Our sweet potato fries are done in like 2.5 minutes. So when those come out, Plop them in here, salt, pepper, just toss them so they're really yummy. And then we can make the BLTs. So for my BLT, let's make sure I got everything. I got the mayo, perfect. I've got the sriracha mayo that goes inside. We toast with the regular mayo, and you'll see what that entails. Let me get the big pan for that. We got our bacon for the BLTs, avocado. Now that lettuce that we pulled from our garden today, guys, I'm gonna pull a few more pieces. I'm gonna pull some pieces. So let's go ahead. I like 3, I think, per sandwich is gonna be really good. Let's do 4. 4 pieces per sandwich. Love it. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I have a garden that I produce lettuce out of. It's insane. Perfect. Okay. So we got our avocado and our lettuce. I forgot the tomato, so we're gonna pretend the tomato's there. We're gonna cut our bread, toast it, and then we'll toast it do a little light toasting on the actual stove top so that we have that. We'll have sweet potato fries for our side. We have snickerdoodles for dessert. Y'all, this is a great little dinner we got going on here. Then we made granola, and so I'm gonna let that fully cool. Again, it takes a little bit of time. So we're gonna let that fully cool. And then I think that's gonna be it. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. I guess we got about a minute. So let's do a little cleanup here and get some things just a teeny bit put together so my stream cleanup doesn't have to go so long. Usually takes me a few hours to clean stream up. Just because your girl's a messy cook. I hate to say it, but she's a messy cook. I can live with it, but it definitely takes me a little bit of time to clean up. All right. Okay, that is sweet potato fries going off. Let's see. I'm gonna move my bacon pan. And let's grab those fries. Those other cookies still have like a good 4 minutes left. But our sweet potato fries, we're gonna grab them. I'm gonna use the same as the bacon tongs. Ooh, these soaked in a little bit too much of that olive oil. They're not as, did I turn the oven off already? I didn't. I'm gonna put these in a little longer. They're a little too soggy for me. I don't want soggy fries. I don't like soggy fries. Okay, putting them in let's do 5 more minutes. Cause, yeah, 5 more minutes. Too soggy. Way too soggy. Not what I want out of a French fry. All right. Bread has a minute left. I'm so excited for this bread, guys. You have no idea. So this is the first time I've tried this recipe in this machine, and it is a peppercorn Parmesan bread, which will be interesting with BLTs, but I'm like, peppercorn and Parmesan, you can't go wrong with any kind of a sandwich. So I'm just like, no, it'll be fine. It'll be perfectly fine. But I'm excited. I'm actually really, really excited to see how this turns out. Okay. All right, guys, give me 1 second. The bread is going off. I can't open it's hot. It's hot. So I did just a 1 pound loaf, which is fine. I just need to make sure I don't burn myself because my little guy can get crazy. All right, come on. I don't know why he doesn't want to come out. Why don't you want to come out? Hold on, guys. Sorry, my my bread loaf, the thing that holds the loaf that you pull out to get the bread loaf, doesn't want to come out of its holder. So give me 1 second. We got some technical difficulties. I'll actually bring it over so you guys can see what I'm doing versus like staring at my back. So, okay. So there's like a basket in here that you gotta pull. And for some reason, it doesn't want to pull. And usually it's pretty good. So we're gonna see what happens. But it smells so good. Oh, there we go. Handle is, there we go. See, as soon as I put it on camera, it wants to do what it wants to do. It's like, yeah, I'll help you this time. All right, it's a little baby loaf. It's just a little 1 pounder. Just so we have, oh, it smells so good. So this is it. It's just this little baby 1 pounder. I did keep the, I need tongs for this. I did keep the hook in it just so I could do other things during the day while it was baking. I need that. We're gonna use barbecue tongs just because it's gotta get in there to take this hook out. Oh, come on. All right, now what's going off? Oh, our cookies. Our second batch of cookies are done. Oh, glorious. They look so good. Okay. Keep that. All right, I might be able to just pull it. Come on. You know what? I'm gonna use chopsticks. I can do way better with chopsticks on this. All right, this is the hook. That's what I was getting out. The hooky hook. Okay, so now for our cutting here. I'm gonna put this in. You guys can see it just kind of sits in like that. I can actually, let me turn it. And I want to make it nice and tight. This is me deciding what I'm supposed to be doing. Okay, that'll work. And then good old-fashioned bread knife. Okay. Oops. This one and this one. That was way too thin. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. Okay, this guy is too big, but that's okay because I kind of messed it up, but that's fine. Oh my word, I'm running out of room. This is for our, there we go, much better. Much, much better. Let me just put these in. Yeah, okay, now our fries are crispy. They're not all soggy. They're thin. Okay. All right, so we got our fries. Some pepper. Salt. I'm gonna just toss this. And then we'll set them to the side. Just a little sweet savory with the sweet potato. Okay. Now we got our bread. I'm gonna put it down here. I knew it. I was like, it wasn't cutting all the way through, I don't think. So, oh, this is good bread. Okay. Oh my gosh, this bread is delish. I just had a little bite. Okay. So I definitely should have made a bigger loaf. So Top Dog, if he wants a sandwich, he's still gonna have to go buy some bread at the grocery store. This is not enough bread for us. Oh my gosh, this tastes so good. Top Dog, do you want to come down and just try a piece of bread? I know you're busy, but this bread is too good not to just try. With some butter. Oh, the pepper in this is just delish. Oh my gosh, that tastes so good. It's so like, you know what it tastes like? It tastes like cacio e pepe pasta. So this was my piece of bread that got a little off. But then this one, okay, so we're gonna do, I think I'll do that for Top Dog. I do usually a half piece for me when I make a sandwich. So we'll do that. I'm figuring out how we're gonna put together our sandwiches. Okay, let's toast up with some mayonnaise the breads. And I'm only gonna toast one side of the bread. This is just to give it a little something, something. Oh my gosh, so good. So good. And the reason I toast with mayonnaise versus with butter is because the extra little fat of mayonnaise, it doesn't burn as fast, so you can be a little less careful with it. And it just tastes so good. That extra little fat really makes your sandwich taste so good. All right, then of course we're gonna need the feta. All right, here we go. Putting that to the side. Let's grab some plates for our sandwiches. Because once they're toasted, which it'll be pretty fast because it's such warm bread. So once we're toasty here, okay, upper. Then we'll be good to go. Oh my gosh. Oh, this bread tastes so good. Yeah, Top Dog just came down. He's gonna try some. I'm making the BLTs right now, so the BLTs will be done, but I just want you to try some of this lovely, lovely bread before it's made into a lovely sandwich. I'm gonna put a little bit of butter on it.
All right. They can hear me.
Yay! Welcome, Top
Oh, and
Dog.
bacon. I could try the bacon too.
Yeah, you could. Okay, this one's a small little piece, but oh, it's so good. Do you taste the pepper yet?
Oh, really?
It like comes in at the end. It's pepper and Parmesan.
It tastes like Italian bread.
I was literally saying it tastes like the bread version of cacio e pepe.
Oh my God, it does. Yes, it
Does
tastes
it?
like cacio e pepe. But
The bread version, yeah. It's so good. It's so good. Well, sandwiches will be done in just a moment. You can, yeah, the crust, you can go in there. Do you want to try a snickerdoodle? See if it's up to par, up to standards, Top Dog standards.
Oh.
Yeah, and that's hard raw, guys. Snickerdoodles are his favorite. That's
favorite
the
cookie.
hard one.
And I've had a professional chef as a wife for many years. Needless to say, a real stickler for the quality.
He's a real stickler. Okay. Here. I'm just putting together, guys, the
Ooh.
BLT.
Good job.
You like them?
These are really good. Have you tried it?
Good. No, I haven't.
Oh.
Hold on. I'm making your sandwich right now.
No. Now. Go. Hey.
Hey. Hey.
Hey.
Hey.
Here.
Hey. Oh, that is good. That is really good.
Good job.
Okay, feta BLT, guys. Lettuce.
Is that done all the way in the middle?
Yeah, that's done.
Just a little darker.
Yes. Then bacon. Normally you'd have a tomato, but
It's a BL.
it's a BLA.
What's the A? Oh,
Avocado.
BLA. It's a blah.
It's a blah.
It's blah.
Blah. Then we're gonna do some sliced avocado on here.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Oh, it's yours
But
for the low, low price.
I don't want to eat it.
What do you mean?
I'm not really hungry.
Well, you had to be. This was what I was cooking.
You have to be hungry. This is like falling off.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Hold on.
I'll take a bite.
Well, it's yours, so do whatever you would like. But I gotta show the team.
I think it's yours.
I gotta show the team. No, mine's a half sandwich.
Yeah. There's two.
Guys, look at that. Feta, blah,
Blah.
blah.
Blah. So half for me, half for you.
Okay, well then let me stop toasting this. Hold on. You gotta move that. Okay, that's fine. We'll just put it there. All right, half for me, half for you. That works. I'll take it. Well then let's put extra avocado on.
I mean, extra avocado.
We gotta put extra on. I like a lot of avocado on my side.
Avocado.
Yeah. Do you want extra avocado on your
Yes,
side?
please.
See? See?
I mean, if it's an option, and I'm gonna have to pay $2 more.
Nope. This ain't Subway. There's no extra charges for avocado.
Extra charges for avocado?
No. All right. Okay. I don't have a towel down there. All right. I don't know where my towel went. It's okay.
There's one right here.
Yeah. Thank
that
you.
it?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, don't put it in my face. I don't want it in my face. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Blah.
Blah.
A feta blah.
So hard to pick up.
Mmm. So good.
Oh, wow.
I never make easy to eat sandwiches. Even when I make burgers, it's like everywhere. The juices, the sauce.
Paninis too.
Oh, my paninis, they go everywhere. Lettuce from the garden. He's not hungry, so he's just like, okay.
Well, I'm not hungry at all.
But that,
I'm not even snacking on anything playing video games right now.
I know. But you guys, this was it. This was me getting ready and getting him ready for the week.
Yeah.
I got one more round of snickerdoodles to make. Oh, I didn't even decide for the sandwiches. Was sweet potato fries.
I'll sweet potato.
Mhm.
Like you, we've had these before.
Mhm.
She makes good sweet potato fries.
Mhm.
Mm.
And these are the side dish.
They're always good. Where's it we normally? There was like an aioli type dish, a garlic type thing that we had with this that you made.
Garlic aioli for a dip.
It was literally just garlic.
Yeah.
It was really good.
Oh my gosh.
I just remember that. It was really good.
Because it's really good.
Guys, on these sweet potato fries, garlic aioli on the side.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Professional eater right here.
Well, professional cook, professional eater.
But y'all,
Between the two of us, we
right?
got food covered, man.
We got it all
We
covered.
got it covered.
But that is it, everyone.
That's it?
That's it.
Oh, wow.
I have to now go get ready for a week away from home. Poor Top Dog has to cook himself dinner, plus cook the girls dinner,
Cook!
plus
She's saying the word cook a lot.
everything else. But that's it from our home. Ooh, I hit that. I'm like an ASMR.
That's it. Glass shattering everywhere. Now we also have to clean up spilled glass.
Exactly.
Spilled glass.
Spilled glass, not broken glass. It's spilled.
Yeah.
It's spilled. But y'all, that is it from our kitchen. I thank you guys. This was kind of a crazy,
It was a fun one.
weird, freaking stream, but we got through it. It was just super weird. No, I'm good. I'm gonna have the rest of my sandwich. I'm gonna have my half. Go. I don't.
Yeah.
Oh. Roofs. Let it be on my face. There's nothing on my face.
Not anymore.
So gross. All right, guys, we love you. We're out of here. I will see you next week. We will do brunch part 2, but I will see you next week. Maybe. I'm not going to promise that.
Well, you come back on what, Friday?
I come back really late
Late
Friday
on
night.
Friday?
So we'll see what happens. It might be something else like this. Like, you guys are just going to cook with me for
Today
just
we're
cooking.
making ice cream.
Yeah, which takes a few hours. But
Oh.
we'll make something. We'll figure it out. But guys, thank you so much. Have a great rest of your week. I hope everybody is safe, and I hope you all have a wonderful time. I'll keep you guys updated on everything. We will see you next week, next Sunday.
Say goodbye.
Bye.